Very good. Let the hate flow through you.
All right, give me some.
Yeah. Oh, peer pressure.
You have to just pop the little lid here.
No, you gotta fucking open that sucker up, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right. Welcome, everybody. It is Friday, which means it's time for the weekend respawn. This is where me and Dutch sit down and talk about all the coolest things that happened during the week in video games.
All the coolest things?
Most of the coolest things.
Some of the coolest things.
The ones we care about.
Okay. You picked most of the topics this week.
This is actually a pretty exciting week this week.
So I'm like,
I'm actually kind of excited about this week. We've got some cool topics. We've got the Subnautica drama that I'm a big fan of that game. And I was like just on cloud 9 this week when I found out about what was going on. We've got the controversy with, I don't know, not controversy. It's more of like, we've got the varying opinions of Crimson Desert.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
I do have to say that I was wrong about something that we mentioned last week. We'll cover that in a minute. And the DLSS NVidia nonsense that's going on. Everybody's all up in a tizzy about. I believe that there's a toggle on that. You can turn it off. And but Buzz, I almost called you Buzz.
Oh, good.
Fucking Dutch has some Arc Raiders news that we want to cover. But welcome everybody.
Oh, gosh,
what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Did you fix your shit? You fix your computer?
I did. I don't know
what did it take? Your OBS has been on freaking
you came over to my house and broke everything, and
I did
then
not break it. I fixed it.
Then it broke again, and then I had to fix it. So
how'd you fix it this time?
I just deleted everything and just rebuilt it.
Alt F4.
It's dead. I seriously, I deleted everything. I deleted OBS, all the plugins, everything that I was using. I just rebuilt it.
And it works now.
From scratch. Yeah, it works. It's working fine right now.
Fantastic.
So
fantastic. Sometimes all you got to do is a fresh install.
Yeah. So we did a couple of different test streams yesterday. Played some games and everything worked okay. So hopefully it stays there. Good.
Did you actually get a chance to play some Helldivers?
We ran a couple missions the other night after everything crashed, just offline.
Yeah. How'd it feel getting back into it?
Not good.
Not good.
No.
Not enough.
No, not even remotely close.
There's a giant update that's supposed to drop today with new enemies and stuff like that.
I'm sure it'll break everything. Can't wait.
Okay. I'm too busy.
It's what we do. We break
listen,
things.
I love Helldivers. I've got
things.
over 1,400 hours in that goddamn game. You cannot say I am not a fan of Helldivers. However, I got way too many cool shit to play before I go back to it.
I noticed that you and I are doing the opposite for Arc Raiders that we did on Helldivers.
How's that?
I'm probably doubling your hours played,
easily.
And you were doubling my hours played on that. Helldivers.
I was addicted to Helldivers for a long time. Well, because remember, dude, like
I'm almost to 400 hours.
2 years ago, I was not playing video games.
Yeah.
I didn't have a computer.
I really wasn't either.
I didn't have a computer. I didn't really have a good console. I had like an old Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing video games. And then Helldivers dropped, and we decided to start this channel, and then I started playing again, and Helldivers was like the first game that freaking clicked.
And now you're up to 2 a.m. every morning.
And brought me, thank you for that.
Waking up at 6 a.m. And you're living on energy drinks and pep pills.
Dutch's fault. It's all Dutch's
Being
fault.
all fidgety and weird all the time.
Just a freaking addict. Just an addict. Yes, I have paint on my shirt. Yeah. This is an old shirt.
We're being a slob on the screen.
Being a slob. At least my hair looks nice. At least I have hair. All right, guys, let's get straight into one of the cooler topics. I want to talk. Well, let's do Arc Raiders first.
Let's do Arc Raiders first.
Yeah,
There's not a lot to talk about. We're waiting on updates.
Patch, right?
There was a new patch a few days ago.
Okay, what'd they do?
That we recorded a show about, but
that was all bugged out.
That got bugged out. So this is just a quick little update. They had the patch on a Tuesday, and basically the big news that came out of there was they nerfed the El Toro.
That was the shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So not a huge deal. Nothing. I don't really use it, so it didn't really affect me a whole lot.
Right, but who does use it?
PvPers.
And how do they feel about it?
I don't know. I really haven't been keeping a whole lot with that whole scene. It's not how I play. But I think the general consensus is they want their booms back. Like normal.
They want their boomstick.
Yeah, they want their boomstick.
Yeah, I get it. Look, I'm not going to blame them for that. I think if you have a weapon in the game that is really good and it allows you to go in super competitively and play the way you want to play, and then they take that away from you,
Yeah.
I think they have a right to be a little irritated about it.
Sure.
It doesn't affect us because neither of us are really into the PvP stuff,
Mhm.
but they're players just like we. They spent their $40 just like we did,
Right.
and they want that fucking boomstick.
I think it's
get
just, but I think it's just, I think it's a good nerf. I think it's no, I do. I really do. I don't. It's basically a starter weapon. It's a starter gun.
Yeah,
And anytime a starter gun outperforms guns that you're supposed to
like the
craft
volcano. Does it outperform the volcano?
I don't know.
Because here's I can tell you, because I have used the Bobcat and I've used the Stitcher, and you go to the practice ring and the Stitcher sometimes will outperform the Bobcat, which I think is
which is dog shit.
is the dumbest thing.
Yeah, and they nerfed.
So if if you're saying the same scenarios, like the Toro was outperforming the volcano, then agreed, yeah, that needed to be nerfed.
All of these nerfs that they've made, I think, are in line with that philosophy. That starter weapons shouldn't outperform, more mid end game type weapons.
I'm on board with that.
So yeah, I have no issue with it.
Okay,
none at all.
All right, cool, man.
But that's basically the big news that came out of there. We're waiting on the rest of the
we got a couple of days left.
There's an update coming out soon.
The March update has a new map condition, right?
Yeah, something tides. I think they're going to raise the water levels and make it more difficult for us to run around. And there's some other things that are going on. And it's prepping for next month's big update with the new map and everything. Yeah. So
hey, do these weather conditions, are they feeding into each other? Like, because we have the hurricane one, right? And then that brings the high tide.
It is really kind of weird. Probably in the story, yes, I would assume.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, are they building a narrative?
But
on these map
I don't pay that close attention to it, but I would think that would be what would happen.
That's interesting.
Because you read the descriptions, right? Of like when it was all windy at Buried City, right? It's like and there was things in there about how it's going to reveal hidden buildings that had been covered by the sand and all that kind of stuff. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in the game. That's what I was going to go into the hurricane to see some of these new areas of the map has been revealed, but maybe that's coming with this next patch or something. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
So, but yeah, it is really kind of funny because you'll look at the map on the game and you'll have the snow event going on Buried City, an electrical storm on the dam, and a hurricane going on up at the spaceport, and they're all like 10 miles apart on the map, right? So what's going on over there, man?
Don't think about it too much.
No, you can't. It's
just a video game. Don't think about it.
It's funny. It's kind of funny.
Look, I think the players wanted the snowstorm because it was a nice.
Yeah, I like the different map conditions. Yeah, they make it interesting. I like the hurricane. Makes you pop and crackle and snap and pop when you're out there.
Have you been running that with no shield? Just to kind of like.
No, I like the snap, crackle, and pop.
Doesn't it lower your shields though?
Very slowly.
Okay.
Right. Very, very slowly. Not enough
it's
to
worth
wear
it for the shiny stuff.
Not enough to where it bothers me a whole lot.
I like sparkles.
I like to be shielded. I'm not great at if I get attacked by 2 wasps and a hornet and a freaking firefly. If I don't have those shields, I'm gonna die. Yeah, probably gonna die anyway. But at least I have a little bit of a chance.
At least you got a chance. Oh man, I see down here that you've got 2 sales on Steam that I think we should mention because these are both pretty decent games and these are pretty substantial.
Yeah, Arc Raiders is on sale right now on the it's the spring sale right now going on Steam. Started a couple days ago.
And a game that I just picked up recently is Ready or Not. Yeah. It's a great tactical shooter, especially if you have a friend to squad up with. But there is a single player mode where you control 4 AI like officers that go in with you that you can like do like hand signals to and tell them to go do stuff. That's on sale for $24.99.
It's half off right now.
It's half off right now. Actually, I was really surprised. It's Unreal Engine 5, but it runs like a freaking butter. I get like 250 frames a 250 frames a second while I'm running it. And somebody with a lesser rig said that they were shocked at how well it ran on their stuff. They were getting like 100 frames a second on a I don't know what kind of graphics card he has. It's like a 2070 or something like that. So even though it's Unreal Engine 5, don't be scared. It actually runs really well. The developers did a lot to make it good. Yep. And it's a really fun game. They just came out with a brand new DLC too that has a whole bunch of new missions, and it's like there's a story element to it. There's something going. I'm not super deep into the game. I've probably given it like maybe 10 hours at this point. So I'm just kind of learning the basics at this point. But the game has a story to it. And the DLC is adding on top of things, and there's like really cool missions that you can
do. I picked it up because I'm trying to find some new games to play with the crew. Yeah, and because I play Arc Raiders almost solo almost all the time now because the aggressive meter just doesn't work.
As soon as you squad up with people, just freaking just dog piles.
It's really annoying. But yeah, Ready or Not, I'm looking forward to playing with the crew. Dark Tide, I'm looking forward to playing that.
Yeah, they had a massive update too, right?
Update this week.
That's cool.
And Chivalry 2. My brother was bugging me.
I bought it.
Buy Chivalry 2. It's only $2.99.
Dude, I bought it.
I bought the $5 big boom edition.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, okay.
Me, Sticks, and Rinsler squatted up in Chivalry 2, and it's just a hack and slash medieval fighting thing. It's really fun.
It's got its place.
It's really fun. If you just want to go in and freaking hack limbs off and stuff, and just go full on medieval Viking, you could do it. It's great. You got double axes and long swords and freaking. You can go full on William Wallace in that thing. It's really cool. It's a bit of a meat grinder, especially with the bigger maps. You get like 64 players on a map, and you have to like storm the castle. You are respawning every minute or two because you're just getting freaking hacked in half by some dickhead. But if you get some good squad mentality going in, and you kind of team up and you stay close to each other, you can fend off the hordes. It's a mix of AI bots with players, but the AI is really solid. They're not like goofy. They actually do some pretty interesting stuff. I was really having a great time with it.
Good.
It's not a game I'm going to play by myself.
Nope.
But if a crew of us are like, hey, let's all jump into Chivalry, like, hell yeah, dude. Super fun. Super fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. So.
Yeah. And that's $5 right now, guys, for like the deluxe edition.
It's actually only $2.99 for the base.
For the base. If you want the King's edition, it's $5.
$5 for all the editions.
Cheaper than a cup of coffee.
Yep.
All right, my second favorite topic of the day. We're going to talk about Crimson Desert in a minute. I did buy it. I was wrong. I mentioned that already. I said something stupid last week, and then I dug into it a little bit. I learned some interesting information. But first, I want to talk about Subnautica. Dutch, have you ever played Subnautica?
No, I've just watched you play.
Okay.
I swimming around in a wetsuit shooting fish doesn't really turn my crank. Sorry.
So, you know how you're like, oh, you're playing your freaking horse walking simulator?
Yeah. You know, this is the same thing underwater.
It's the same thing underwater.
It's the same thing underwater.
Yes. I took my little tiny submarine and I built a really big submarine and I went down into the depths.
Does it make a noise like?
Yeah, it does. It's freaking great.
Okay.
I fucking love the first game. Got hundreds of hours in that thing. There's weird creatures and there's base building and there's survival. And the story's actually pretty interesting as well.
You have to go get like 15 seaweeds and some kelp and a shark tooth to make like a hut underwater or something like that.
No, you collect titanium from a wrecked ship.
Oh.
And then you turn that titanium into titanium ingots, and then you can use that to build your base. And then you have like this whole underwater base. You have to collect certain elements.
So are you building a base like that Samuel L. Jackson shark movie that we watched?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
doing? Deep Blue Sea. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly like that.
And sharks going to come up and eat everybody.
Well, okay. So it's an alien world.
Oh.
So there's nothing like anything on the planet.
Okay.
There's weird freaking creatures.
Sharktopusses?
There's weird creatures. I can't even describe what they
look like.
Like
in episode 1 of Star Wars?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's actually a really fun game. There was some serious issues with the second one that was prepared to come out earlier this year or possibly late last year. I can't remember exactly when.
This is a pretty funny story.
This is a funny. It wasn't funny at the time. I was actually legitimately pissed when I first found out about this a couple months ago. Or I guess it happened. Apparently, it happened 9 months ago. Time flies. The development team, the leadership of the development team who was making the game, the overall umbrella company that owned the development team fired all the C-suite, all the leadership people. They claimed it was because the game was not even close to being ready and they weren't meeting certain metrics for development that they were agreed to meet, and then the game was not ready to be developed, even though they were announcing that it was ready for pre-release or early access. And I was super excited because I love the first game, and this game, I don't even care if the graphics aren't better, which I know they're going to be, but what I'm really excited about is they're introducing co-op play in this new game. So you can invite your friends and you can all swim around and freaking build bases and explore. It's really fucking cool. They canceled the earlier release and they said, nope, game's not ready. They fired everybody and the whole thing went to hell. And I was like, God damn, I was so looking forward to the game.
So it's Conan Exiles underwater?
Sure.
Is there a giant penis simulator where you get to like?
No, there's not. There's no slinging dick in this game.
How big your wing is.
No.
Oh,
you do have to build a rocket ship. God, why do you always derail me?
I know. It's fun.
So the controversy happened is when we found out that we were all like, "What the hell? They freaking fired everybody. The game's not ready yet." And then the news came out, that this freaking CEO of the company was just trying to get out of a sales initiative payment of $250 million to the development team if they met a certain metric, and they were on course to meet that metric. And he was like, oh, I don't want to fucking pay that much money.
Get rid of them.
So the only way he could figure out around the contract was to fire everybody. Do you know how he came up with that idea?
I do know how this happened because you've told me this story already, but it's pretty wild.
Dude. So he goes to his legal team. Again, I'm paraphrasing, so I might not get every detail right, but I'm paraphrasing here. He goes to his legal team and says, I don't want to pay these motherfuckers $250 million. How do I get out of this? And they say, you sign the goddamn contract. They're doing exactly what they said they were going to do, and they're on point to make their sales demands. There's nothing you can do.
You're going to owe them $250
You're going to owe them $250 million. Just pony up. And he was like, nah.
I'm not doing it.
ChatGPT. And he used ChatGPT to figure out a way to get out of the contract. And the AI, according to the court cases and according to some of my research, the AI said, hey, this is super illegal, but you can do this. And he fucking did it. Oh, he did a hostile takeover. He fired everybody for made up reasons. And then that closed the clause out of his contract so he didn't have to pay him. Well, they took him to court, which of course they would. Take him to court. 9 months later, after all this litigation and all this information comes out, the judge goes, you're full of shit. You fired them because you don't want to pay them. All the reasons that you listed are factually false, and you used an AI chatbot to come up with the idea. According to some sources, allegedly, I don't want to get sued by this asshole. Allegedly, he was using ChatGPT in the courtroom to argue with the judge. Allegedly.
That's hilarious. And let me look at my phone.
Yeah. Can you imagine just freaking your chatbot on voice command and just listening to the judge?
With the sexy Australian voice.
Yeah, exactly. I can see that.
That would be awesome.
Oh my God.
Let me confer with my lawyer, please.
Yeah. God damn it, people. Listen, apparently you don't have to be very smart to be a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company.
No, absolutely not.
Apparently you just get lucky.
In this town, in Hollywood, everywhere, you fail upward.
Yeah.
If you're halfway competent in anything, you're stuck in the middle management. Or
this
worse.
guy obviously freaking fucked up. But anyway, so the judgment came down. They said, you are legally obligated to rehire everybody that you fired if they're willing to come back.
Yep.
You have to give them complete control over the development of this game. You are no longer allowed to call any shots. They have access to everything. They call the shots. They call Steam. They say when it's ready. They do all that shit. You cannot say anything to them. You cannot fire them. You can't make any rulings. Also, they now have the amount of time that passed since they were fired to the time where the judge said these words, 9 months or so. They have that time to meet their sales goals in order to win back the $250 million sales compensation.
Which they're, of course,
are, of course, going to do because assholes like me want to stick it to that dickhead.
I might even buy this game and
I'm
not even
buy the fucking deluxe version for no reason. I'll buy the stupid soundtrack. You know when games are like, buy the deluxe version, you get the soundtrack
for an extra $1.
And I'm like,
okay,
this is fucking stupid. I'm doing it for this game. I'm doing it for this game just to stick it to this guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Stick it. That's the story with Subnautica 2. I am so thrilled that it's back on track. I cannot wait until it comes out.
Well, okay, if that's how it all went down, I might go be out, building some
let's go.
Seaweed huts underground.
Let's fucking go. No, it's not like that. You actually have technology. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
But it is an exploration. It's a survival crafting exploration game.
But what about it's the same kind of game as Windrose. It's a survival game, right?
Yeah, it's the same genre.
Right. Survival
crafting.
Go get these,
exploring.
make these, build a wall, put a roof on it.
There's an overarching story. Yeah. The first game, the story was you had contracted some kind of alien disease.
Mm-hmm.
A bug just fell out of the ceiling. That was hilarious. It's on the table right there. Right over there next to your mic. You contract some disease and it's over there. What is that thing? Look at that. What is that?
It's a moth.
It's a moth?
It's a dead moth.
Oh, it just fell out of the ceiling.
It died because it's 97 degrees outside in March.
It is hot here. You get some good disease and you have to cure yourself before you can get off the planet. And you have to build your own rocket ship to get back into space. That's the overarching story.
Rocket ship, pirate ship.
Right.
Same shit.
Sure. But yeah, that's the story of Subnautica 2, dude. I'm fucking thrilled.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That was a wild story.
The moral of the story is don't use ChatGPT as your lawyer.
The moral of the story is don't sign contracts you don't want to agree to.
Yeah.
If you're like, because I mean, $250 million, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
So I get it. Nobody wants to just.
Does he have it? Is he unable to pay it?
Yeah.
Or
he's a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. Like his lawyers would not have allowed him to agree to sign that contract at the time.
He was just greedy.
He was just being greedy.
Buy another boat.
Yeah, something. I don't know, dude. I don't know the guy. I don't know who he is really. He's just some freaking CEO, dude. But moral of the story is don't sign shit you don't want to do.
All right.
Anyway.
Let's talk about this NVIDIA stuff a little bit.
You want to talk about the NVIDIA stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Crimson Desert coming next, guys. Let's talk about NVIDIA. AI slop.
I don't know where I'm at on this.
I'm
having a hard time.
I am shocked at your opinion on this.
Well, I don't really have an opinion because I don't quite understand it as much as I'd want to. Sure. All I know is that they came out with some kind of filter toggle switch, right?
Yeah.
That makes your shit look better.
Yeah. Well, arguably, depending on who you ask.
And anti-AI people are freaking out, and technology people are going, "Hey, it looks pretty cool." Right? Is that not the gist of it?
I think it's fairly one-sided.
Make your ugly, one-dimensional, weird-looking video game characters, pep them up a little bit, give them a little life and energy. Is that and people don't want that? Let's make Laura Croft's silicone pointy titties, look like nice, normal naturals. I don't know, dude. What's the issue here?
It's fundamentally changing the art direction of games, and all it's going to do in the long run, like you're never gonna stop technology. So as long as it's profitable for NVIDIA to continue researching and developing AI programs, they're gonna keep fucking doing it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And they're gonna do it whether people like it or not.
Right, and they're gonna implement it into technology as it goes along. In 10, 15 years, you're not gonna be able to get a graphics card that doesn't have an onboard DLSS that fucking AI enhances every fucking thing.
Absolutely not.
I think right now it's an opinion based. I don't like the way AI looks because it all ends up looking kind of the same because AI just generates the same shit over and over and over again. And it's basing AI just gathers information and says, oh, this is what a human's supposed to look like. So just like everybody starts to look kind of similar. And I think people are just worried about like, hey, this artist who designed this game spent a lot of time doing this and creating this character, and now you're just going to slap a fucking Instagram filter over it.
Have you gone outside lately? There's a lot of ugly people in the world. If I could have a fucking contact lenses with this technology permanently stuck in my face.
I don't understand you.
To where everybody, including me, I'm not easy on the eyes. I know this. But a hot filter for everybody on the planet, that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I'm split. I mean, I get it. I understand people's hesitance and their reluctance to adapt and come to terms that the world is changing quickly. The problem is the world is changing faster than we are probably able to accept and deal with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we spent as a species 1,000 years from using swords and knives to the last 150 years going from fucking muskets to laser beams shooting missiles out of the sky. So, I get it. Technology is moving really fast. And I think we're just having a hard time accepting what's going on. I think that's part of the problem, but I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird, I don't want to get people upset. And I understand that people are upset about this kind of stuff, but I guess I'm just more of a futurist in my head, and I kind of like it. It doesn't bother me at all.
I think what it's going to do in the long run, I'm not going to argue whether or not it looks better or worse on these test subjects that they've done.
Sure.
That's a fucking opinion-based matter. Obviously, Dutch is like, hey, she looks better in this picture, and I'm like, I mean, I guess, yeah, but
look, she's got more depth to her face. She's got some, some.
She looks like fucking what's that chick? Amber Heard. She looks like Amber Heard.
Kinda, yeah, kinda, right.
It's just a freaking beauty filter, man. And I think people are like, nobody wants a fucking beauty filter on their fucking game. Like, just make the fucking game good. So
it's like trying to find a picture of a girl on the internet
who doesn't have a filter.
Who doesn't have a filter on these days.
100%. Like, 100%. My bigger issue, I think, is what it's going to do to future development of games. Is there's going to be entire departments that are dedicated to building environments and building character models and doing all this stuff, and they're all going to be put to the wayside because some dickhead says, oh, it's actually cheaper if we just use fucking DLSS 5 to AI render everything out. And then you lose a lot of that fucking humanity that you have in all these video games, where it's like, oh, somebody actually went in and fucking made this. Instead, what we have is some guy going to a freaking a game development software AI program and say, I want this character to do this and look like this, and just spit something out.
Maybe if these game developers hadn't been making all these woke ass, ugly, uggo characters in these games, this kind of stuff wouldn't be necessary. It's like, can that chick with the purple hair that's half buzzed off her head, can this filter please fix this bitch so I can actually play this game?
Fuck, I just lost that argument. It's like all these fucking art development teams are all woke as fuck.
They're all woke as fuck. Will this fix that?
Making fat, ugly bitches in all my games.
Yeah. Can we have some hotness, please?
It's just like the AI's better at it.
The AI's better. Sorry, bro. Dutch won.
Shit.
That's revenge for the other day.
I can't really argue with you.
All right, moving on. Let's go. Sorry, dude.
All right.
DLS is awesome. I love it. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Make the games for the male gaze. Let's go. I love it.
The AI's like, look, tits.
Titties. Nice ass. You're going to stare at that ass a lot in the next 100 hours of your game. You might as well enjoy it while you're playing it.
It's not going to be some ogre-looking motherfucker.
Some fucking ogre from Dark Tide with tits. It's like, ew, gross.
You got a pretty mouth. Fuck. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Moving on. Good time for Crimson Desert, guys.
Yes.
All right. I want to own something real quick. Last week, I had a knee-jerk reaction to the involvement in some third-party anti-piracy software into the game 2 or 3 days before the launch. I was like, yeah, fuck. We both watched that video. The program that they were using, I can't remember the name of it. Denuvo, whatever it was. It has had a very rocky history of being placed into games and having it fucking tank FPS and tank the power of your rig, just due to how it runs in the background all the time. I got roasted in the comments for that take, and I was shocked. I was shocked that gamers were like, fuck you, man, don't be a fucking pussy.
Games have been using that for years,
and I was like,
any problem.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, okay.
I'm like, all right, well, let me look into this a little bit. So I started digging deeper into it. I learned a little bit about the program. It has had a rocky history. However, what I learned was the reason for a lot of those issues was the development team either didn't know how or didn't properly implement it into the programming. So instead of like building it into it and having it run properly behind the scenes, what they did was they just kind of like slapped it in there, and it was like conflicting with a bunch of stuff, and it was having issues.
And it's more integrated now.
Apparently, the folks over here at Crimson Desert have done it properly, and I can say firsthand, running a 4070 Ti or Super, one of the two, Super 4070 Super with an i9 processor, I have gotten stellar performance out of this game.
As you should.
No issues whatsoever. Running 60 frames a second at 4K, fucking killing it. Looks gorgeous.
Hey, we're on the family plan together, huh?
Yeah, I can share it with you.
I think I'm going to download it just so you can see it. See it.
All right.
Just as long we just can't play it
at
the same
man,
time, right?
If you don't like
I just want to check it.
If you don't like horse riding simulators, this is not the game for you.
But I know.
Okay.
I know it's not the game for me, and that's why I didn't buy it. But you did.
I did, yeah.
And I have access to your library.
Yeah, I think I can share.
So I think I'm going to check it out. We just can't.
We just can't play it at the same time. That's all.
And you only play at midnight. So
it's the only time I have.
Check it out.
Yeah, I've been having. I'm way too early in the game for me to have an actual opinion about whether it's a good game or not. There's other people out there who have hundreds of hours in this game already because of early access that they got from the development team and whatnot. Go listen to them, whether they think it's good or not. They've got way more time. I'm only like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, I think maybe.
Yeah, I am slightly amused at the reactions to this game, though.
It's hilarious, dude.
It's pretty funny because, even if you go like just start on Steam, right? The reviews are mixed. That's not good. That is not good for any brand new $70 AAA game.
No, it's not.
And I was not really expecting that because the hype about this game has been through the roof. It's been like Battlefield, Call of Duty type hype.
It was huge. Yeah.
Coming out
making
over
a
the last,
lot of waves.
Year or so.
And I was following along with the hype, and I was literally looking for red flags. There's a lot of people out there just like me who are like, this is too good to be true.
And the biggest red flag was last week when
the biggest red flag was that third-party pirating software.
Yeah.
There's been other issues. A lot of people say the story's thin, and I'm like, the story's thin. I'm still gonna fucking roll around this city and do cool shit. The other thing I heard was that the NPCs are kind of flat and you can't really interact with them. It's not been my experience.
Maybe they need some DLSS.
No, I mean like they're like there's no the NPCs are kind of just like there.
They're kind of boring.
They're kind of boring.
Not a lot of story behind
that. Hasn't been my experience so far. Again,
can you like go in and like talk to them and they have like different like things that they say?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like, and again, this is not a 1-to-1 ratio as far as like comparison goes, but it's kind of like Red Dead Redemption where like there's NPCs that you can do like minimal interactions with it. You can greet them or you can antagonize them or you can rob them. You can do those things, but you're not going to get a quest out of every single NPC.
Right.
And that's kind of the same here. It's like you can interact, you can say hi, you can intimidate them, you can rob them, you can push them around, you can do whatever, but you're not going to get a quest out of every NPC. There are a lot of NPCs that I've found, again, very short playtime. I've found walking around this city that I'm in where somebody will be saying something in the background and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Did you see that down the street on this thing? And
I
didn't interact with them. I didn't cause them to say that.
Right.
They were just talking. And sure enough, I'll go around the corner. I'll listen to what they said. I'll go down here and go around here. And there's an event. And I'm like, oh shit, look at that. I can actually interact with this. That's interesting. There's things like that. I'm not saying that that's going to happen all over the entire map. I am still in like the starter area. So that might be a little bit heavy handed on like what you can do. But my experience so far has been pretty good. Performance has been great. It is as fucking huge, if not bigger than they've said it was in all.
Is this like the biggest open world game ever made?
It might have that. Unless the only thing that I can say is bigger would be something like No Man's Sky, which is procedurally generated.
Is there a Lord of the Rings game
Shadow
like
of Shadow
where
of
you can
Mordor.
like literally go from one end of the freaking Middle Earth to the other?
No, Shadow of Mordor
cool.
is open world, but it's not nearly this big.
Man, if that game was real, I'd probably be all over that.
Oh, really?
I think so.
But this is pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie.
So a lot of the complaints that I've read personally this morning and stuff have been that the controls are absolutely wonky. And that's where my hands, if the controls are all over the place, and I heard it's like really hard with mouse and keyboard, and that on a controller you're really getting twisted up. So I'm very curious about that.
One of the opening screens, one of the very first things that pops up on screen is a disclaimer from the development team. It says this game was designed to be played on a controller.
Okay.
That is going to be your best experience is using a controller.
Well, thank God
that's how they mapped the controls, was using an Xbox, PlayStation, whatever controller. Mouse and keyboard, it sounds like they kind of tanked it.
That's unfortunate. Because there's a lot of mouse.
There's a lot of PC players who use mouse and keyboard. I get that. I'm just saying this is how the game was designed. They used controller support.
All right. Well,
I'm happy about that because I'm a hybrid player. I have a PC, but
I am not.
I like to use a controller. I can use a mouse and keyboard. It's just not my preference, mostly because I'm lazy and I like to be comfortable on my fucking couch.
I know. Yeah. I hear
so, like, sitting at a desk with a mouse and keyboard, it's great if you're super hyper competitive in first-person shooters. But if I'm just lounging around riding a horse from one place to another, I don't really want to be sitting at a fucking desk with a mouse and keyboard.
Well, that's why you have to have a nice chair. nice gamer padded chair with good lumbar support.
No fucking chair in existence is going to match my couch.
Something with
with my feet kicked up on my coffee table.
Something with like a
and a fucking drink by my side.
You need a heated butt massage pillow. You know, something to like get you going. It's like, whoa,
nah, man,
that feels kind of good. All right, let's go.
Just based off the couple hours that I've played, the fucking visuals are stunning, just like they claimed. I enjoy the gameplay. The camera takes a little bit to get used to. There's like 3 different camera settings. There's a first-person setting, which I didn't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can go to first-person mode. You can play almost the entire thing as like when you're walking around, like searching areas and going inside houses and stuff like that. It's first person, or you can do first person. But obviously, when you're like fighting groups of enemies, it's a little bit better to have it like a farther away. But I got taken up into the sky world for the first time last night. It's part of the tutorial, and I was fucking blown away.
Cool.
Just cool as shit, dude. Super awesome. It's Zelda Breath of the Wild on fucking steroids. It's great. Let's talk about
some reactions
to this game.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
They're all over the place.
There's the super glazers that there's nothing wrong with this game and everything's perfect. And then there's, you know, DSP. So
yeah, dude. So let's check this guy out real quick. This is the guy that famously raged quit. I'm gonna watch. I haven't watched this.
No,
yet.
this was just today.
This is today. I have not seen this yet. I'm actually kind of curious to watch him freak the fuck out. It'll be kind of fun. Let's boost this up. Can we get some volume on this, please, producer?
What am I?
Thank you.
Start it over. Start it over. Make it big.
No, really.
Start it over.
What am I?
So he's wearing the starter gear.
Yeah.
No,
by the way, that helmet that he's wearing is the first helmet you come across.
That's why everybody's
play this. The game's awful.
This game's awful. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's why I fucking did it. The game sucks. That now that you actually got to the first point in the game where you actually have to fight for real, the game is terrible. That is just atrociously bad. There's nothing fun about that game engine at all. When you fight regular enemies, they're all weaklings. You hold a trigger and you murder hundreds of enemies in a row. Then you get to a boss and none of your fucking attacks do anything. Fuck this game.
Fuck this game.
Really? Well, let's do a quick shout out.
Yeah, it's just, you know, poor Phil. Poor Phil.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm gonna go ahead.
This guy's
call bullshit.
It's like going on World of Warcraft and like going out and grinding boars for the first 4 hours of your life, which you do, and then going to like a level 25 boss and trying to take him down without upgrading your gear or anything.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah.
What's this? You pulled this one up. What's this one here?
It's just.
So this is early impressions.
Yeah. This is
visuals look even better in person. Yeah. I mean the gameplay that they've shared so far has been stellar, and I think it met my expectations when I logged into the game. It looked exactly like it did in all of the previous
That's good
footage.
To know.
It wasn't like some kind of a hoodwink where they like ran it on some super rig that nobody has.
You know what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna go download it.
You're gonna fucking hate it or love it,
and I'm never gonna quit playing it. It's gonna be my new thing. That's what's gonna happen.
Maybe.
And then I'm gonna have to spend $70 so I don't have to like use your copy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be happy about that. But you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Look, dude, this is my world. Single player action RPGs, in giant open space worlds where you can just do everything. I do want to say one of the things I was super worried about was, yes, this world is fucking huge, but there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
I was really worried about that. I can tell you right now, I've stumbled across 4 or 5 puzzles just wandering around the woods. I don't know how to solve any of them. That's one thing that you have to be really, really, this is a warning. This is the only thing that I can say. If you're not prepared to go into this thing and use a little notepad and keep track of puzzles and like do a little bit of fucking work in order to solve things, if you're looking for the, hey, maybe there's a hint button or maybe there's like a little cutscene tutorial on how to do, no. I've come across 3 or 4 different puzzles and each one is like,
they're hard.
They're not easy.
Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna get really lost.
Yeah.
So like I was looking at in our Discord today. In the Crimson Desert section, which we do have a Crimson Desert section.
We do.
saltynerdiscord.com, guys. Come hang out and check it out. Vengeful Mosquito, one of our dudes in there. He said, it's a good game. There's so much stuff to do. It's very technical though. A lot of button combinations to do stuff. And I replied, so I would hate it.
The fighting mechanics.
And then he immediately posts a freaking graph of all the different controls and stuff in here. I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is... Whew.
So that guy, when he was like, you just hold one button down and murder hundreds of enemies.
Yeah.
No, he's doing it wrong.
Right.
I took on like a small little goblin camp last night, and I almost got fucking killed by a bunch of like level 1 enemies.
What happens when you die?
So you have 2 choices. If you have, I can't remember what they're called. They're like these stupid little things that you can make. You can craft them. They allow you to respawn at that exact spot with 30% of your health.
Okay. But
you have to craft them. You have to make them.
30%.
30%
That's
of your health.
not a lot.
So after you die, you can come back right there. You're not going to lose any progress. You have 30% of your health. Basically, it's like a oh shit button where you respawn and then you just boogie the fuck out of there.
Right.
Or you hit restart next checkpoint or something like that, and it resets you. It resets you to your last save.
Okay.
The game, as far as I know, the game does not auto save.
Oh.
I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Not 100% sure. Again, I've only played it like 3 or 4, maybe 5 hours at the most.
Dude, the game just came out today.
It just came out.
So we're like, in such a information limited.
Well, there's a lot of people who have a lot of time in this game.
Right.
Like the one review that took me over the edge, because it's a $70 game. It's not a cheap investment. And I was like, I don't want to start this game and then realize 40 hours in that I fucking hate it.
Like we did with Battlefield?
Like we did with Battlefield.
We bought 2 of those.
We both were like, man, this kind of sucks.
This lame.
I didn't want to do that again. So I watched this guy. He had 200 hours in the game because he got an early access code and he's been playing it for a couple weeks apparently. And his review was very unbiased. He was like, here's all the things that are wrong with it. If any of these are deal breakers for you, don't buy it. Here's all the things that I really liked about it. If any of these things outweigh the negatives, you're going to fucking love the game. And I was like, I was well in the camp of whatever the things that are really good way outweigh the things that are really bad. I'm probably going to really like this game. So that's where I'm at.
All right.
But let's, real quick, I just want to run down this guy's comments because I think they're kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Controls are definitely confusing at first, but I started to get the hang of it within a couple of hours. I'm assuming he might be using a controller. There is so much to do in just the opening town. This is true. It's actually kind of overwhelming. The world very much feels lived in. Yes. You can talk to nearly every NPC for some useful info or XP. This is true. Interactivity is insane. Everything has physics and objects can interact with each other. This is also true. I accidentally fucking knocked over a jar and it broke.
I saw a video of a dude taking your character and just smashing things that are around a house.
Yeah.
Just like boards leaning up against the wall.
Yeah.
Just random things that you would never think would have a reason to interact with.
I was climbing on a set of boxes and I accidentally caught them on fire. And then I took damage and the boxes disintegrated. Like they like burned up.
You know what I think is cool about this game is that this game company, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, they built their own engine for this, right?
Yeah.
From scratch, ground up.
Yep. They said, we want to build an engine specifically for this game.
And that's, to me, that's wild.
That's probably why it runs so fucking
That is absolutely crazy. So,
really like the combat so far. Excited to try out different weapons. Yes, combat is fun. It's very, there's a lot of Korean games that have a very similar.
Is this got that Korean game vibe to it? Like, the big boss in the middle and you got to run around it and they, Hadouken your ass over some fire and shit. And it's like the Monster Hunter thing.
No,
I do not like that style of fighting. I hate it.
No, I would say it's more. I don't even think you've ever played Elden Ring or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Elden Ring in my head.
It's got a lot of those elements in it. It's got a lot of those elements in it. I'm not saying
that's not a good
for you
for me.
Yeah.
So
I haven't fought a boss yet. I haven't gotten to a boss level. I've taken down like 2 camps, like 2 enemy camps. I'm super I don't know a lot of the controls yet, so I'm just basically like hacking and slashing and trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just freaking like hitting buttons and shit. You can use the fucking Force in this game.
Oh, really?
They don't call it the Force,
but it's the Force.
Listen, it's the fucking Force.
Right.
Okay, you can literally go Hadouken and fucking throw a bunch of people that way and like get them away from you. It's pretty fucking cool.
Okay. How's the story?
Story, I will admit, is probably the weakest part.
All right.
So far. The little like tutorial.
I guess what I'm wondering is I don't want you to give me any spoilers or anything, but what I want to know is is there any points in this game where I need to like let the stories thing do its thing? And run downstairs and take a crap and get some popcorn and a drink and come back upstairs and it's still doing this little cutscene?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. There's a handful of cutscenes that
it's like
just
when I played that one game you wanted me to play, it was like, oh my God, am I ever going to get to play this game, or am I going to sit here and watch a fucking movie?
You played Metro 33 for less than 5 minutes and you were pissed.
It was like longer than that.
Oh,
it was like long.
Dude, it was an opening fucking scene. They were introducing you to the world.
It wasn't even there's more games out there that aren't just Metro. Okay, so I'm just curious.
The Metro games, especially the first trilogy, stellar.
Yeah,
you don't know what you're talking about.
I think they're 99 cents right now on Steam sale.
I have them all already. They're fucking great. Yeah, the story. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you like the first, like the way they set the tutorial up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could count that as like the story.
Okay. Well, they should.
You start off, you're fighting a bunch of people. They're like, they come and attack you while you're in your camp. They murder all your friends, and you go up against the big boss guy, and he fucking straight up like Jon Snows you. Fucking,
oh Jesus!
And then throws you off a cliff. Right. That's awesome. The opening scene. You get resurrected. They don't explain how. You're just fucking God comes down and says, "You're not done yet," and now you're Gandalf the White.
All right.
And you have a bunch of powers. You go through a little thing. You go into this town. You fucking interact with a couple people, and then this fucking old beggar guy on the side of the street, you give him a coin because it's one of the quests. They don't give you a reason why. They just say, go give the beggar a coin. And you're like, oh, okay.
So there's no exclamation points and question marks over quest givers' heads in this game?
Oh, there definitely is.
Oh, there is.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good, because I would be terrible at just going out.
No, the thing that they're talking about is like the way that each story element is kind of like strung together is like,
it's very random.
Admittedly, it's super random.
Okay.
You go and arm wrestle a guy and you win, and then the thing goes, good job. Now go give this guy a coin. And you're like, fucking why? And you go do it. And it's like, good job. Go rescue this lady. And you're like, fuck, who the fuck is she? And you go rescue the lady, and it's like, good job.
Okay.
It's like that. It's like, okay, none of these things really have anything to do with each other, but eventually you go up and you fucking learn some new skills and you get some shit. I'm honestly, again, 3 hours in, 4 hours in, maybe. I'm considering just blowing through the main storyline,
right?
So that I can get all
if you were being forced to go to Steam and give it a score right now on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
I'm still in the honeymoon phase, dude. I'm still just looking at the world.
I'm going to ask you the same question.
Yeah, ask me the same question. Right now, I'm at like a fucking 8.
Okay.
Like 8 out of 10.
All right.
I'm having a great time.
That's fine.
It's beautiful.
That's a good score.
I have not even scratched the surface of how deep this game can get.
That's where all the gaming places are at. They're all like 7.5 to 8, 9.
Yeah, but those assholes gave fucking,
except for IGN.
Those assholes give shitty games like 10.
Well, yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust.
That's why I'm saying
shit.
It's like, oh, it's really good. You're right there, a PC gamer. Good job. Okay.
I'm not this. I am not a 1-for-1 fucking comparison to PC gamer. Fuck you for saying that.
I know, bro.
I'm just saying I'm enjoying myself. It's not perfect. It's a little clunky. I expected that. I also expected it to not hold my hand. Everybody warned us since day one. This game does not hold your hand.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be difficult.
It's gonna be a little hard.
The puzzles are not fucking made for Tweedledee and Tweedledum fucking yellow paint.
Maybe I could use it as a brain exercise game.
You probably would.
Maybe make me smarter.
Look, like I said, I went into this looking for exploration and puzzle solving. Those two things I have found in fucking spades.
Good. All right, that's cool. I'm glad you like it.
I logged in.
You have given me a reason to at least check it out.
As soon as I was done with like the tutorial section, and they literally, the fucking voiceover literally says, "You are now free to explore the world." I was like, okay, fuck off.
Listen,
I went the opposite direction the fucking indicator told me to go.
But by this time next week, there's either going to be a video out on Twitter of me rage quitting like DSP, saying this game fucking sucks, or I'll be, this game's awesome, and I'll uninstall Arc Raiders and just play this game all the time. So who knows?
We'll never see Dutch again.
Never see Dutch again. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad. It seems like it's got a good start. So.
Yeah, I don't know why the reviews.
How many people are playing it right now? Pull it up on Steam.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm really curious.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me get
put
that.
the Steam charts up. I know, and this is.
It had massive sales.
Yeah, I realized. I looked yesterday at the streamers, and there was like a ton of people watching the game on Twitch and stuff.
Yeah, it's big, dude. It's a big game, man. Yeah. A lot of people are excited. 190,000.
That's it. I expected a higher number than that. But
all-time peak is 230.
This is also a console game, right? It's probably real big on console.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know for sure. I'm assuming it's probably Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, it is, because there was a big thing about how it performs on those platforms.
Right.
And they had the whole spiel about like, oh, we optimized it for PC.
All right, well, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
This drop is nighttime, right?
Yeah,
4 a.m. to 10 a.m.
That's only when you play.
That little blip right there at 4 a.m. was literally me this morning.
Yeah.
My kid woke up crying at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh no.
I went into his room. I put him back to sleep. He fell asleep, and I was like, well, fuck, now I'm awake. So I booted up the game and I played for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and then I went back to bed. Yeah, I don't think this isn't a game that's going to. I don't think this is going to be like a fucking Arc Raiders thing where it's community led. This is a single player thing.
Right now it is the #1 selling game on Twitch or on Steam.
It's going to be like Skyrim.
Yeah.
I think
this is probably going to have a really long lifespan. It's a single player game, right?
Yes.
So there's no reason for you
no reason to rush.
No rush through it.
There's no FOMO involved.
Yeah.
I do think if and when, and I'm not saying this happens to happen anytime soon, if and when they want to release some kind of an expansion and or DLC, it needs to be very story heavy. So I do think the weakest part of this game is going to be the story for a lot of people. It doesn't really give you a reason to do anything. You have to kind of be self-motivated to go like do shit. So if they release DLC, it's probably going to be like new missions, new NPC character stuff, new quests, yada, 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 stuff like that.
Right on.
Is that the last thing?
That's the last thing. Woo. This has been fun. I've had a really good talk.
Yeah, it was good, man. It's good.
Didn't want to like murder you or strangle you or anything, or it's all good. Smelling salts didn't make me rage today. So
I think it's a good way to start a podcast.
Bro,
one of our people was like, you guys should sell smelling salts.
I did. I saw that. That's a great idea.
It's a fucking great idea.
I need to mention one thing.
Yeah, what's up?
And this is going to put a little pressure on you. But I have a feeling this is our last podcast in here.
You had to. Yeah.
I do. I have a feeling. There might be one more podcast in here, but I have a feeling.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
This might be our last one. This room has been a big deal for us.
This is, yeah.
This room started our real journey down these roads, and it's been.
This was the first studio I ever built.
Yeah. So
now I've built like 5.
I'm looking forward to sharing the new space with everybody next week.
Yeah.
And I have another announcement coming in. I'm not going to say anything yet about what's going on with that studio. But we're not talking about that yet.
That's a big matzo ball.
Yeah. So I just want to say real quick, thanks everybody for watching and supporting us over the years on this show and the Salty Nerd podcast and everything. And it's been really cool. And this studio's not going anywhere. But we're moving across the hall to our new space here probably over the weekend, and it's going to be super fun and a little more nerd appropriate for what we're going to be doing. Yeah. So I can't wait.
If you're a member, you already know what we're talking about. If you want to know, join up, become a member of the channel. It's $5.99, $4.99,
$4.99, and $9.99.
And then there's a $9.99 tier.
Dutch's Neighbors.
And if you guys want to get early access to what we're doing over there, join up. If you're still watching the show at a 54-minute mark or 55-minute mark,
that's awesome.
You're one of the real ones. So go sign up, and we'll see you on the other side.
Thanks, everybody.